really incredible. You're not only giving these players the chance to compete on a cool platform, but you're giving the coaches a chance to get a glimpse ahead of time and really recruit, because 2020 has been next to impossible in doing that. Notah, let's dive into the field a little bit. Can you give us a male and a female competitor to keep our eyes on tonight as we're watching?
Well, there's a young lady from Houston, Texas named Allyn Stephens that hasn't had any offers from any of the major schools in the country, and who is, I think, going to end up on everybody's short list after this event is finished. And she's from Houston. Her dad played basketball in the NBA for the Houston Rockets primarily, and he was a rookie when Charles Barkley was sort of the center of attention on that team. So he was the guy that was going at 6 a.m. to get donuts at Krispy Kreme for Charles Barkley. So he's got some good stories that he's shared with us.
Welcome to Coshawty Pines at Coshawty Resort in Kinder, Louisiana. Final round of the Notah Begay III Junior Golf National 18 girls live now with Isabella McCauley, one back at 12.
Winner of over 50 junior tournaments in her young career, the Minnesota Star Tribune Player of the Year, and for good reason. Had that one online, but just a little short.
She'll have a look at birdie, though. One back of Allyn Stephens. Stephens is 6 under at the 12th.
And playing out of Houston, Texas, comes from a family with a wonderful sporting pedigree. Her father played for the Houston Rockets, and that athletic talent got transferred down into Allyn. Look at that shot.
So it is Stephens for birdie now at 12. She has a one-shot lead. Both are on the green. Great leaderboard from 3,000 to just 156 players that are here at Coshawty, born to win.
From the first day I stepped in, I knew I would heed the call. I was destined for glory, rise above and never fall. This is the moment I've waited for all of my life. This is my legacy, this is my moment to rise. I was born to win. I was born to win.
Golf Channel presents the 2020 Notah Begay III Junior Golf National Championship. It is a perfect day for golf at Coshawty Pines at Coshawty Resort in Kinder, Louisiana for the final round of the Notah Begay III Junior Golf National Championship. The golf course has been in absolutely perfect condition for the very best junior players in the world. Incredible effort by the entire staff to get this golf course ready, considering they've been hit hard by 2 very strong hurricanes in 2020. Not a cloud in the sky. 50 degrees this morning, 70 degrees in the afternoon. Wind has been a part of the story all week, with gusts in the opening round over 40 miles per hour. 4 different tournaments going on today. The boys 13 and under, girls 13 and under, boys 14 to 18, and girls 14 to 18. Welcome to Coshawty Pines at the Coshawty Resort. I'm Ryan Bird, joined by 4-time PGA Tour winner Notah Begay III. Notah, this journey began in July. Over 3,000 participants, just 36 holes away from playing on Golf Channel and making it all the way to Coshawty, all during a global pandemic. It turned out in year 1, this was the largest series in the country and the truest form of an open junior golf championship. Why was it important for you to be involved with it?
Well, just critically important to provide an opportunity for kids across the country, regardless of where you're from, where you play, who your coach is, to have a chance to play in a bona fide national championship. There were no restrictions on entry, only an interest in playing competitive golf. And so what that produced is participants, over 3,000 players, but down to this final field with many of these kids already already going to top Division I programs in the country. We're going to see such great talent over this next couple hours, and it's going to really showcase what we're all about as an event.
Walking with our final groups today, Lisa Cornwell and PGA Tour winner Jim Gallagher. Ella McCauley, this to tie the lead.
Coming into the final stretch of holes, Ryan needs to try and do something to close the gap with Stephens in there tight.
And it's a par for McCauley to stay at 5 under. Let's go now to 14. Gracie of Allyn Stephens, chance to grow the lead to 2. And it's a 2-horse race at the top. Stephens and McCauley going to be a fun back 9. The Notah Begay III Junior Golf National Championship is brought to you by Coshada Resort and Hotel, Louisiana's best bet. Powered by Wilson, innovating the game of golf since 1914. And by Amarin, insure confidently.
Registration for the 2021 Notah Begay Junior Golf National Championship is open now.
Sign up by January 1st to skip local qualifying.
And go right to the regional finals.
36 holes away from making it here to the national championship.
You could be playing on Golf Channel too. Go ahead, register now.
5 weeks before the start of the opening round, Hurricane Delta brought high winds and widespread flooding to Kinder, Louisiana. All told, Delta dropped 20 inches of rain on the local area, and Coshada Pines Golf Course was underwater for 6 days.
I'm extremely proud of my team. To be able to make this course in the condition that it's in is unbelievable. After what they've been through, after what the course has been through.
Getting this place all put back together in time for this event took every bit of a minor miracle to make that happen.
Ryan, so much credit goes out to the Coshada tribe of Louisiana for getting the result.
Back to the 14 to 18 girls, Lisa at 13.
Really good hole location for today's final round. McCauley to play first, this from 109. That bunker right in the front of the green. You want to make sure to carry it. Oh, and she just barely did.
Lisa, a little struggle with her distance. Second shot coming up short again.
Now Felchie from 96 yards. Maybe a little bit of an advantage watching McCauley's just clear it. You can bet this one will get there, and it does.
Unique swing there, but able to produce the appropriate yardage.
Boys 13 indestructible. Let's get to the girls 14 to 18.
Now the leader, Stephens, 1 yard closer, 95. You can bet she'd like to copy what Felchie just did. Throwing it past the hole and stopping it there. Much lower ball flight. It's gonna need to lock up. Very nice.
Let's get to 18, where Iana Wilson, girls 14 to 18, McCauley needs this.
Tell you what, another foot for McCauley, and that would have been just about perfect. Clutch. She is feeling the momentum with that putter right now.
That's just raw emotion. McCauley he'll have that for birdie to tie Valdez. Meanwhile, Stephens, we just saw McCauley make birdie, so this to answer Notah.
Oh, what a great chance here. Just going to work to her left. Just has to get it started on the top side of the hole. And just pulled that putt. Was offline the whole way.
So the plot thickens at 13. McCauley pulls within 1 of Allyn Stephens.
You see, her father, Joe, played in the NBA, but after his NBA career, what did he do? He went back to law school and is now a magistrate judge in the city of Houston.
Back to 13, Nicole Fauci for birdie.
See if she can pay off that beautiful approach shot. Just inside about 6 feet there. Might have gleaned a little bit of info off of Stephens, and yes.
A nice looking birdie for Fauci. Meanwhile, at 8, Coshada opened in 2002. They've been a great host this week, Notah.
And what a place to play, Ryan. These beautifully manicured 419 Bermuda fairways. The fast and true Tiff Eagle Bermuda greens can get up to speeds over 11 this week. You see the shapes and the water features, 54 bunkers, 48 acres of water hazards, just presents an all
What a week it has been for everyone at Coshada. And Yana Wilson will be receiving one of those baskets. Standing by with one out, Isabella McCauley, one out.
McCauley from just off the edge. We've talked about how good her pace has been. So easy to lead that one where she did. Quick tap in for her pour.
Stephens, one-shot lead over McCauley. This would make it 2.
Now Stephens should move from left to right. It's so easy for that to happen. You watch a player right before you miss it on the low side. You're telling yourself, don't do the same.
So the lead stays at 1, girls 14-18. Stephens by 1 over McCauley.
Only time would tell them, 'cause I know I'd prove them wrong. I was made to be a legend, for the kingdom, for the throne. This is the moment I've waited for all of my life. This is my legacy, this is my moment to rise. I was born to going up levels, I came to the top, keep going and I never stop. I was born to win.
And it is getting to be winning time here at Coshada. Our lead. Let's get back to the girls 14-18. Allyn Stephens, our leader.
It's another one that you expect she's going to take in a little lower. This has a little too much heat on it, though.
And the door is open for McCauley.
We see Stephens here a little bit deep on that approach shot. Now we head over to 14.
18. Stephens, a one-shot lead over McCauley. Stephens in trouble at 15.
Yeah, a little deep with the approach. She has a little green to work with, but the grain is working away from her. Not an easy shot, but makes some good work of it.
That a moment ago. She'll have that to save her par. Meanwhile, live now with McCauley to take the lead.
It's a big putt for McCauley. This one goes in. Gets her to the top of the leaderboard. So easy late in the day with these shadows rolling in to leave these putts short.
McCauley got here via Minnesota. Several colleges, including Virginia Tech, interested in the Minnesota product.
And now Stephens has a chance to avoid dropping a shot here with a nice conversion on the save.
And keeps the lead at 1. Stephens stays at 7. McCauley 1 back. Meanwhile, Chloe Kovaleski, a 13-year-old, playing up a division, Notah.
Yeah, just really had the interest in playing in the older division, and it's, I think, paying off some dividends for her. She is finding herself on that first page. Should be very proud.
One of the longer hitters in the field, Chloe representing herself just fine. One-shot lead in that division. Coming up a little bit later in the show, we will reveal the regional sites for the 2021 Notah Begay III Junior Golf National Championship. Registration is now opened at jgnc.org.
Tiger Woods.
Definitely Tiger. His iron play is so good.
It's like he can almost will his putts in.
He's very consistent, and that's how I want to be when I'm older as a golfer.
Justin Thomas.
Who's Justin Thomas?
Matthew Wolf.
Ricky Fowler. Rory McIlroy.
Amy Olsen on the LPGA.
Minjee Lee.
Lexi Thompson. DJ. I like kind of how far he hits it.
I've always loved Jordan Spieth. He's such a great influence, like in golf and out of golf.
I like Xander Schauffele a lot.
Phil Mickelson, because I love his 64 degree and how he shapes a lot of his golf shots.
Seve Ballesteros, because of his creativity on the course when he was playing.
My cousin Tony Finau, he set such a high example, and I want to be like him someday.
Sofia Popov, I met her in March, and she's just been such a huge inspiration to me. To watch her win a major this year, that was a huge deal.
I have two favorite golfers: Notah Begay, because he was the first Native American to really get out there and do it, and then Tiger Woods, he changed the game for minorities like Notah did.
How about that, NV3?
Well, great to see Lance. He's such a a great steward of his community, starts his own junior golf camps there on the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation, really trying everything that he can to give back to his community.
Heat up at the top. Back at the girls on the tee at 16.
There is a mound right in the middle part of the screen, about 25 feet short of the hole. If you hit that, you're going to get an extra kick, but this has plenty of heat on. It needs to get down. Tough first bounce, but fortunate not to kick even further. Continue the run out. Now McCauley just one back, looking to take advantage. Middle part of the screen is absolutely perfect. She's going after it too.
To the girls, Allyn Stephens.
No hesitation with Allyn here on what type of shot she wants to play. Has a good lie. Question is how far she wants to carry this. Well played from there.
Certainly not making things easier on
18th, but now 2 back as we go back to McCauley.
McCauley, as usual, leaving the flag stick in. From behind this, it looks like it has a slight right to left movement in it. Just needed some more speed.
Stephens now for par at 16.
Another big par putt for Stephens. She's had her nerves tested today, and so far has been exceptional. And another good one right in the center of the cup.
Well, Lisa, Allyn Stephens answering the bell each and every time. The lead stays at 1 over Isabella McCauley. Many in contention to win their championship today experienced success on a national stage, including the drive, chip, and putt at Augusta National. The first edition of the Notah Begay III Junior Golf National Championship is honored to join the illustrious list of national championships and, more importantly, grow the game. Lead. Back to Lisa.
McCauley's tee shot just barely in the rough here at 17 on the left side. 114 yards. Good lie. Solid strike. Coming in nice and high, too. Should land softly. Not soft enough. Really unfortunate. She hit that so well.
Dunlap, who've already committed to the SEC. Back to Stephens now, leader in a fairway bunker, 7 under, 1 up on McCauley.
Ryan, she's not making things easier on herself. She's made a handful of great par putts, and now this very difficult fairway bunker shot, and just doesn't quite get enough club on the ball. Coming up about a club short, so still going to have some work to do to save a par, but McCauley not putting a lot of pressure on either.
Both in a bit of trouble.
It's definitely kept me busy after like school or whatever, which completely drains you. You get to go out and have fun and be in nature.
And kind of a minor miracle, Notah, that we are even here at Coushatta. All the things that had to happen ultimately allowing us to run this series and this championship. And for the ladies, it's basically match play now, McCauley and Stephens.
It really is. McCauley's had a couple chances to put some pressure on Stephens and hasn't been able to do it again, leaving the door open there. Stephens, on the other hand, has stood up to
the rest of his life. Back to Stephens now.
Pretty straightforward pitch here for Stephens. Just doesn't want to get the hands too involved. Just rotate, turn through it, let the club do the work. Land it a few feet short of the green. A little bit more spin on it than she wanted.
Some work left to do. Back to 18. Stephens, every time she's needed a par putt, she's got it.
I feel like I'm a broken record with Allyn Stephens, but another big par saving putt. Shouldn't be much in this at all. Boy, she rolls those in with authority.
Remarkable. She's got some strong nerves. I talked to her early in the week. She said her experience at drive, chip, and putt at Augusta really gave her a lot of confidence.
Now McCauley to match Stephens with a par and go to the 18th, 1 down.
It's a big par putt for McCauley and be a great par save considering where she was in that bunker. She just held that face open.
So some breathing room for the first time for Allyn Stephens. She'll take a 2-shot lead to the 54th hole at the Notah Begay III Junior Golf National Championship. The Notah Begay III Junior Golf National Championship features 4 age groups. Over 3,000 went through the qualifying process at 22 sites across the country. 156 qualified, with 34 states represented. 3 days of competition with 4 champions by the end of the day.
Downhill putt from behind the hole.
Meanwhile, Stephens.
Allyn Stephens, smart play, just going with a fairway medal. No need to take this on, a 2-shot lead. I just talked to her mom, Adrian. I said, who's more nervous right now, you or her? She said, definitely me.
Well, Lisa Stephens is showing no nerves every time she needs a putt. Meanwhile, you can see that light is not of a premium right now. Nicole Felci in that final group at 18.
And like I said, most players here laying up, and a very nice approach there for Felci, just past the hole.
So now Allyn Stephens, her 3rd shot at the last, has to go over water with a 2-shot lead.
You have to wonder for Allyn Stephens. She's from Houston. What a win this would be for a player less than 3 hours from home. This from 80 yards. Bringing it in low again.
And really measures that out to perfection, Ryan. That is exactly what you have to do. All the chips on the table. There's still a little bit that could have gone wrong with that water in front of the green, but nonetheless, basically putting the win in her hip pocket.
Yeah, McCauley basically needs this to go in, Lisa.
McCauley, 79 yards, also bringing it in low. And another fantastic shot. Giving the fans a lot to cheer for here at the final hole.
Just incredible golf. Stephens and McReel back to 18.
You know, you've gotten to watch some quality golf shots when the first player to go for birdie is inside 10 feet. This about 8 feet for birdie for Felci to close it out in style. Good putt, just didn't turn quite enough. Had it on her line that she wanted.
Tough 75 for Felci on the last day, but certainly did her spot to get into contention. Stephens now, a chance for birdie to close it out and win the Notah Begay III Junior Golf National Championship.
Allyn Stephens. We have seen her make a lot of these putts inside 10 feet. This from about 7 feet, just slightly right to left. She did it again.
And she did do it again, Lisa, and not only did she just win the Notah Begay III Junior Golf National Championship, Notah, she will play the Symetra Tour next summer.
Yeah, the Coeur d'Alene Tribe of Idaho was kind enough to extend our girls 14 to 18 winner an invitation to the 2021 Symetra Circling Raven Championship next summer. So a lot to look forward to in her schedule next summer.
And a lot to be proud of from Isabella McCauley, who hung in there the entire way. Ultimately, it is a 71 on this final day, a lot closer than the final leaderboard would say. It is Allyn Stephens that walks away as the winner of the first ever 14 to 18 girls Notah Begay III Junior Golf National, running out at Coshada. But one of the bright spots all week has been Allyn Stephens. A dominating performance on her way to a win at Coshada. We'll hear from the champion when we come back. '54th hole here at Coshada. Allyn Stephens, winner of the first ever Notah Begay III Junior Golf National Championship, standing by with Lisa.
Ryan, it certainly was a pleasure watching this young woman play. Allyn, first of all, congratulations. You told me just a moment ago that this was a big win for you because you've really been in a slump. How much does it mean to you to not only break out of that slump, but get this victory so close to your hometown of Houston?
Oh, this was absolutely amazing, especially shooting my career record this weekend was a great feeling.
How about your competition out there? Isabella gave you quite a battle down the stretch, and I'm sure that you could really feel it. What do you think led you to this victory late when things were so tight?
Just really believing in my game and kind of just trying to stay solid, get pars. If you par me to death, I guess you win. So.
I think in your off time you could give putting lessons.
Yeah.
Well done. Great playing.
Thank you.
Notah Begay III Junior Golf National Championship. Boys 13 and under. Nicholas Gross 18 under par. Girls 13 and under. Iana Wilson. Girls 14 to 18. Allyn Stephens, all hoisting the trophy in victory. The Notah Begay III Junior Golf National Championship is brought to you by Coshada Resort and Hotel, Louisiana's best bet. Powered by Wilson, from our home in Chicago to golf courses around the world, let's play on. We began this journey 6 months ago, looking to change junior golf forever. Year one, I think we've done just that, Notah. We started with over 3,000 players. We've ended with our champions today, inclusive to the entire country. Your thoughts on year one?
Well, the mission of the entire event was just to create an opportunity and access for players all across the country to come and qualify and sign up and be a part of this prestigious event. And I think we've achieved that. We've created something special here. We've had 150 kids from all across the United States, and we've treated them to some wonderful golf, some wonderful hospitality, and we've identified truly some of the most talented and gifted players in the United States. And it's a testament to who they are as players and how hard they work, to the support they get from their parents and their coaches, and that's why they're all here, and that's why this event has been a tremendous success from my standpoint.
And most importantly, registration for the 2021 Notah Begay III Junior Golf National Championship is now opened at jgnc.org. Sign up today, sign up before January 1st, and you will miss local qualifying and be 36 holes from playing on Golf Channel next year. Until next time, we'll see you at Coshada.
From the first day I stepped in, I knew I would heed the call. I was destined for glory, rise above and never fall. This is the moment I've waited for all of my life. I was born to win. I was born to win.